May I kindly request you all to state for the national anthem, followed by Tamil Thai Vartham.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிது தெக்கணமும் மதிர் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Most respected and Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Thiru R.N. Ravi, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Anna University, Professor Velraj, distinguished dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, our distinguished alumni, staff, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's with great sense of pleasure that I, on behalf of the AC College of Technology, welcome you to the inaugural of the 77th anniversary celebrations of Alagappa College of Technology, Anna University, Chennai. Today, as we are specially celebrating this incredible landmark in the history of our institution, our hearts are inspired with filled joy on seeing your great enthusiasm and readiness to be part of this momentous occasion. This is a moment of glory, not just for our distinguished alumni awardees, but for all of us associated with AC College of Technology. AC Tech is not an institution, but an emotion that every member of the AC Tech family can truly experience. Moving on, may I now invite our revered Dean, Professor Meenakshi Sundaram, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to all. Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, respected Thiru R.N. Ravi, respected Professor R.Velraj, Vice Chancellor, Anna University, respected Padma Bhushan, Dr. T. Ramaswamy, respected Thiru Srinivas Swamy, Chairman, 77th Anniversary Celebrations Committee, members of the Executive Committee, Professor G. Ravikumar, Registrar, Anna University, distinguished guests, alumni of AC Tech, faculty colleagues, dear students, members of media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Alagappa College of Technology and Alumni Association, I welcome you all to the 77th anniversary celebrations. We feel extremely honored by the presence of Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, respected Thiru R.N. Ravi, on this occasion as chief guest. On behalf of the institution, Alumni Association and Celebrations Committee, I respectfully welcome the Honorable Governor to the 77th anniversary celebrations of AC Tech. We welcome you, sir. Professor R.Velraj, Vice Chancellor, Anna University, is a dedicated researcher and faculty from our own university, always gives support to all the initiatives from Alagappa College of Technology. We welcome you, sir. It is pleasure for all of us that respected Thiru Srinivas Swamy, Padma Bhushan Dr. T. Ramaswamy, distinguished alumni awardees, to be with us today in spite of their busy schedule. We welcome you all. I extend warm welcome to the co-organizers, AC Tech Alumni Association team led by Tirumadi Vidya, and all the alumni members. I also take this occasion to extend a warm welcome to all the faculty colleagues of the Anna University, students, media personnel, and all others for their gracious presence on this occasion. The agenda of the 77th anniversary celebration is to honor our distinguished alumni and chalk out strategic plan for Alakappa College of Technology. During our Platinum Jubilee celebrations in 2019, our distinguished alumni, Sri Srinivasan, Chairman India Cements, ignited us the path to excellence of AC Tech in his address by inviting ideas and plans from different stakeholders, alumni, students, faculty, corporates, and everyone. Due to pandemic, we are not able to come out with a full-fledged plan. I hope in these 77th anniversary celebrations with panel discussions by senior alumni from industries and academia over the 2 days will guide us in devising plan for the path to excellence of the institution. I welcome you all once again for this inaugural function. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Light from a lamp flame symbolizes wisdom and knowledge. A lamp teaches us to be upright, rise upwards, and dispel darkness. Tamso ma jyotirgamaya. It is a knowledge which leads us from darkness to light, from ignorance to wisdom. Knowledge is a true, lasting inner wealth by which all outer achievements can be accomplished. Let us light the lamp to bow down to knowledge as the greatest of all forms of wealth. May I kindly request our Honorable Governor, Thiru R.N. Ravi, to light the Kuthuvilakku. Thank you. We are extremely honored and delighted to have the gracious presence of the revered governor to inaugurate the 77th anniversary celebration. May I now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to honor our governor, Thiru R.N. Ravi, with a token of appreciation and remembrance. AC College of Technology is one of the foremost institutions in the country in the field of technology and has proudly served the society and the country diligently for the last 77 years. Being one of the pioneer institutions in the field of education and technology, it has been amongst the most coveted and sought after destination by the best brains in the country, and various eminent personalities have emerged from this great institution. AC Tech has always aimed to build global leaders and contribute to the betterment of the youth in particular and society in general. Who else than an alumni can bring out the glory and memories of AC Tech than Thiru Srinivasan Ramaswamy? I'm sorry, Thiru Srinivasan Swamy, who has put in his heart and soul to bring this event to such great glory. Sri Srinivasan Swamy is the executive chairman of the R.K. Swamy Hansa Group. The group companies include R.K. Swamy BBDO, Hansa Vision, Hansa Research, Hansa Customer Equity, and Hansa Estates. These companies cover business interests in advertising, market research, advanced marketing analytics, interactive design, and search engine marketing. Mr. Srinivasan Swamy is also the president of the Hindu Mission Hospital, chairman Valluvar Gurukulam School Society, president National Boys and Girls Education Society, and he has various honors and is a member of several prestigious bodies. May I now call upon the chairman of the Anniversary Celebration Committee, Thiru Srinivasan Swamy, to kindly address the gathering.
Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Thiru R.N. Ravi, Professor R.Velraj, Vice Chancellor, Anna University, Professor S. Meenakshi Sundaram, Dean of AC Tech, Padma Bhushan, Dr. T. Ramaswamy, Chairman, Distinguished Awards Committee, Srimati Vidya Shankar, President, and my friend Ilangovan, there sitting at the extreme, other distinguished professors, distinguished alumni awardees, eminent alumni members of AC Tech, lovely students, professors, teachers, ladies and gentlemen. I consider it an honor and a privilege to take part in the 77th anniversary celebration. I belong to the 1971-76 batch. This is a special year for us because 50 years ago, our batch entered this august institution of AC Tech. And we, along with several other alumni, have actually made we have seen very, very interesting lives ahead of us after we passed out of the institution. And I can tell you that this institution made us purposeful men out of playful boys. So we are grateful to Alma Mater for making this transition happen. During my last year at AC Tech, more particularly the last month at AC Tech, I distinctly remember Dr. G.S. Ladda, our beloved director at the time, calling me to his room. I was worried as to what I have done wrong, because nobody wants to go to the director's room because you're called in by the director. It so happens that I was the general secretary of the Students' Association then, and he wanted to consult me and take my views on some of the members of staff and as well as what we should do for the institution at that time. Towards the end of that meeting, he gave me a bunch of certificates of merit signed by him, and he said that I should give this to some of my classmates who I believe were worthy recipients of the certificate of merit. I did not want to make any announcement to any of my friends. I was really concerned. I quietly took them home. I reflected at home on the names that actually was to receive those awards and quietly gave to them at that time, not want to actually spread the word that I have a bunch of awards, but certificates that actually would give them a good stead in their life. I learned a lesson at that time from Dr. Ladda. Irrespective of who your friends are, don't be swayed by it. Give respect to merit, give respect to what is fair and equitable. That's an important lesson I learned at the time. Many of you may not know that AC Tech institution took root in this very campus of College of Engineering. That was 77 years ago. Madras government at the time did not have adequate money, and Dr. Alagappa Chettiar actually came in with 5 lakhs of money, a contribution to start the institution, the next campus. That's how Alagappa Chettiar College of Technology actually started working in 1950. But the first batch of the college started in this very campus as a BSc Chemical Engineering. Of course, second year we added the textile and leather to take it forward. But even at that time, AC Tech was seen as a coveted institution, and many students from across India would want to come here, vie with one another to be part of this institution. So our fame had already spread the first 5 years itself as a very, very coveted institution. Today, our college stands tall with 8 departments. What was started with 40 students in 1944 with only male, today we have 2,500 boys and girls. And I must tell you, sir, that most of the departments have lion's share of girls studying in them. So when we're talking about equity, inclusion, diversity and all that, AC Tech and our institutions had already adopted them several years ago. When we are celebrating our Platinum Jubilee a couple of years ago, as Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram pointed out, we thought we should be seen as an institution of excellence, college of excellence, center of excellence. At a practical level, this would mean ours would be a place for highest standards for everything that you want to do. Okay, last 2 years has been quite a challenge for all of us, but it is our desire to walk that talk, to make sure that we do everything that is required to have the highest standards in everything we do, provide the leadership that's required, more specifically identify what we need to do on a variety of issues, bring in the best of R&D facility, hire highly trained staff, faculty, and of course a clean, well-equipped campus. I again want to assure the Vice Chancellor and the Dean that the Alumni Association and the Alumni of AC Tech, we're quite happy to participate in this endeavor, but we do believe that leadership for this transformation must come from within. The AC Tech management and professors must take the lead, and the alumni certainly would be happy to put our shoulders to the wheel. Before I conclude, I want to congratulate the Dean and the AC Tech Alumni Association headed by Vidya for actually wanting to recognize distinguished alumni from various fields for their various contributions to this country and to the world. This is the second awards event. The first one, of course, took place during the Platinum Jubilee year, and we had to skip it last year, but I'm told that this year, the awards are going to be given for both 2020 and 2021 year, and we have 13 very, very worthy recipients from both 2000 batch of our last year and this year. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate every one of them for actually winning this COVID award. I do want to take my own personal time and greet them personally, and wish them all the best in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a great honor to see stalwarts like you, and you will be a true inspiration to all the students. A nation which cannot control its energy sources cannot control its future. Albert Einstein said, energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but can only be transformed from one form to another. Here is the man who has mastered this energy engineering, and as a bundle of energy, transformed from being an outstanding teacher to a scientist, an administrator, and currently our Vice Chancellor. We at Anna University are indeed fortunate to have an eminent and vibrant personality like Professor Velraj leading us at a pace to ensure that our university achieves its position. May I now call upon our distinguished Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Velraj, to share his thoughts on this momentous occasion.
Good morning to one and all. His Excellency, Honorable Chancellor, Governor of Tamil Nadu, it's my privilege and honor to welcome you, sir, for this glorious 77th anniversary celebration of our esteemed Alagappa College of Technology. Respected Dr. T. Ramaswamy, Padma Bhushan awardee. Respected Shri Srinivasan Swamy, Chairman of the Celebration Committee. Srimati Vidya Shankar, President AC Tech Alumni Association. Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram, Dean AC Tech Alumni Association. And all the alumni who are receiving awards today, Secretary to Governor, faculty members, and my dear students. This Alagappa College of Technology was founded in the year 1944 by the philanthropist Vallal Dr. Alagappa Chettiar with a few unique technology-related courses. Now his dream has rooted a big fruitful tree reaping benefits to several thousand students. This family has started not only this college, one more college in Karakudi, and their family members have started, other relative of this family have started another institute in this state, Annamalai University. Before this establishment of this engineering, private engineering colleges, for long years after independence, there were only 10 engineering colleges. Out of these 10 colleges, 3 were established by this family. Really, it's a great contribution. They understood, this family understood, education is the major key for societal transformation. I am sure that in the present scenario, technical institution can impact the society to a large scale. As a Vice Chancellor of this university, I also assure that the present governance of Anna University pledges a transparent administrative system with the participative management structure, motivating the star performers by means of awards and incentives. Untiring efforts are being made in revamping the curriculum with the blended learning, and the focus is now towards attaining academic excellence. Efforts are taken towards creating multidisciplinary research ecosystem, translating research into innovation, product development, technology transfer, business incubation, creating job givers instead of job seekers. Besides the above, we are striving hard in establishing a continuous internal quality assurance system, best practices, benchmarking, green initiatives. Towards promoting the Digital India mission and also considering the present pandemic situation, all the A to Z process is being transformed in digital mode. I am also happy to inform that this year Anna University was awarded by Clarivate Analytics, a leading scientific publisher, for its highest contribution in research publication among the state-funded universities in India. Further, in all the leading universities across the world, I am seeing phenomenal development is made through the contribution of alumni members of those institutions. Even IIT Chennai is also showing the same path in the recent years. Hence, recently, we have also leveraged through new technologies to reach and connect like-minded alumni across the globe. At this juncture, I wish to inform all the alumni members, faculty and students, there is a greater responsibility lying on our shoulder. Now this economy is pushed by knowledge. It's a knowledge economy scenario now. Because very few become very rich. Those students who get the opportunity to learn in very good institutions like Anna University, IIT and IIMs, they are able to make changes in the society. But at the same time, large population is also becoming poor and some very few people are becoming very rich. That gap is increasing. Hence, in the growing economy, we need concrete action to repair the gap in competence level of the students and also among the public. In this connection, I wish to recall one of the great initiatives of our Honorable Chancellor, Governor. He invited 50 students, tribal students from few schools recently, some last month it happened. He arranged a lot of motivational activities inside Raj Bhavan. We also got opportunity to accommodate these students in our international hostel, and we also arranged some few motivational lectures, some yoga practices, and we have taken them to all the labs. And after this, I received an opportunity to interact with the students. All the students are highly motivated, and seed was given in their minds to reach Anna University for their higher education. Definitely, it was a great initiative by our Honorable Governor. I am sure that this initiative of our Honorable Governor had sown lot of dreams in the young minds. At the outset, once again, I wish to thank our Honorable Governor, who is a visionary and also changing all our visions into reality, making his gracious presence and making this occasion remarkable. Also, I thank all our notable, prestigious golden alumni for bringing more glory to this university. Last but not the least, I thank Almighty for making my presence among all these eminent people. Valiya Bharadam, Valiya Sendamil, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. As you said, yes, motivation is the key to success for all of us. Education doesn't end with a degree. Our alumni have proven to be lifelong learners and leaders. With their dazzling contributions, they have left a mark, irrespective of the field in which they have ventured. They continue to make amazing contributions to their professions, communities, and to the country with the same zeal, energy, diligence, and excellence that have always been the hallmark of an AC Tech alumni. And one of the most outstanding examples of this is our chairman of the awards committee, Padma Bhushan, Dr. T. Ramaswamy. May I kindly request you, sir, to brief the audience about the Distinguished Alumni Award selection.
Very good morning, His Excellency and the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, esteemed Vice Chancellor of our great university, Chairman of the Organizing Committee, the Dean of Technology, the energetic and endearing President of our alumni body, and my dear friend Ilangovan, all the award winners and their families, and my dear fellow alumni, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to all of you again. I've been asked to say a few words about the process through which these decisions were made. I'm going to say in one word, it's a democratization. The whole process was entirely a democratization process. But before that, I must confess publicly that I was humbled to look at the kinds of nominations we have received. And I think all of us as students of AC College could feel proud of our alma mater because the kind of contributions that this body of people who are nominated have contributed to the country as a whole. And of course, the one good news is, I believe in the earlier years they had X nominations, X number. Now we had 120% of the number of nominations we received. Hopefully this will increase in the course of time. And I said that the process we adopted was democratic. Let me justify it in this context. The entire nomination process itself is from the alumni itself. So they are the people who send the nominations. Then we have a panel of 6. Usually when you make a panel, they make an odd number. We did an even number. That's a message by itself. And it turned out that in this process, we said that all of us, all the 6 of us, will do our own long list of a qualitative perception-based assessments. A long list of 20. And all of us have to independent of each other. It's a kind of voting process. Then finally when we got together, it turned out that 7 of them had been self-selected. The jury didn't select, all the 7 turned up by the way it happened. And if there was one person for whom 5 votes were there, the 6th person said, I will also join. So it was a process through which it happened. And then we look at the rest, there were arguments in ourselves that AC College is not a unitary body. It has many, many components. So the kind of service that people contributed will be very different. So you cannot have broad-based parameters which will be applied to everybody. I was a shoemaker. I used to have the highest paid cobbler of the country. So we understand that one shoe size doesn't fit all. So was this kind of a situation. But it turns out that the three big lanes were emerging on their own. There were a group of people engaged in academic and research. There are people who are in the corporate sector and are part of the entrepreneurship in this country. There are people who have contributed fine arts and voluntary organizations. Three lanes. And it so happened, with no further great discussion, all the 13 names self-selected themselves. It was a case of a totally anonymous decision that happened. And I would be happy to say that this process was simple. I must thank my jury members for not making me work hard, because I had no work to do. They did all. And I must also truly thank the association to trust us to do this job, for forming us to be a party, and I thank you for this process. And I think you must also recognize that while we name 13 names, it is not relative assessment of somebody being better than the other. It is a sense of voting of the 13 names. And I must truly thank all my members of the committee for doing this honest work, and thank the awardees for hoisting the flag of AC Tech high. Because it's not just we are rewarded. I think the contribution of AC College is not happening in the building that we wear. It is the contribution of the society, and I thank all the awardees. And I must say, the distinguished alumnus as a concept is a social acknowledgement of the alumnus base, of the contributions being important. It's very crucial. And I am sure that the collective contributions of all these 60 plus nominations is huge. And I think when you look at such recognitions as distinguished, it turns out that the youngest nominee in this particular batch was 2001 batch. That's over 20 years ago. And 92% of the nominations are only three departments, original three departments: chemical, textile, and leather. But we have many younger sisters have joined. So I would sincerely suggest to the body that while the Distinguished Alumnus Award is an important recognition step, we might possibly consider setting up another recognition and appreciation, not just an acknowledgement in terms of this, and then say the cap age is 45 or 50, so that the old men like me will be out of the consideration. And I believe that this is an occasion of not just celebrating what has happened in the past 77 years. This is an occasion for us to plan our future. And I have been saying that I think the AC College should be thinking of its centenary, not the Platinum Jubilee that happened a couple of years ago. So in the path forward is essentially a process through which the organization moves from one level of performance to the next. And I believe that the people who constitute this body, alumni body, and the people who are studying today really have to have an intergenerational, let me say, harmony, because otherwise it will wrap. I wish you the very best. Thank you very much.
Diligence, leadership, and excellence have always been the hallmark of AC Tech alumni. Today, we are honoring our distinguished alumni who stand testimony to this. We will be honoring the 2020 and 2021 awardees today. The first recipient of the prestigious Distinguished Alumni Award for the year 2020 is Dr. M.S. Anand from the 1967 Chemical Engineering branch. for his exceptional academic performance since his B.Tech Chemical Engineering. May I kindly request our Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Thiru R.N. Ravi, to present the awards to our distinguished alumni who have brought laurels to our beloved institution. Dr. M.S. Anand served as a director IIT Madras, taking the institution to great heights 2001 to 11, and for conceptualizing the first university-based research park in India, and for his contribution towards publishing several research papers in thermodynamics and mathematical modeling, and for the commitment he had, which won him innumerable awards throughout his distinguished career. Our next prestigious Distinguished Alumni Award goes to Dr. J.V. Rao from AC Tech Textile Technology in 1970 batch for his contribution at the national level as CEO of the Skills Council, developing national occupational standards and establishing a training ecosystem to meet the industry needs, and for his support and mentorship towards academic activities, research projects, and consultancy during his 45-year career in textile technology. Our next honorable, prestigious Distinguished Alumni Award goes to Sri M.M. Murugappan of the AC Tech 1976 Chemical Engineering branch for serving the chemical and allied industries as an inspiring leader and innovator, for being the chairman of the renowned Carborundum Universal Limited and serving several other boards including IIT Madras and enabling many industry academic partnerships, for his trusteeship of the group's AMM Foundation in various citizenship initiatives, particularly in education, healthcare, performing arts and sports, and for his active membership of the American and Indian Institutes of Chemical Engineers. The next award goes to, the prestigious Distinguished Alumni Award goes to Dr. J. Raghav Rao, AC Tech 1984, Leather Technology, for his academic achievement in leather technology, for his scintillating career in the management of chromium in the leather industry, for being a renowned leather technologist with highest publication profile and innovation, besides unmatched contributions to the industry. The awardees for the 2021 is Dr. Arun Dijur, AC Tech 1969 Chemical Engineering branch, for his spectacular contributions in the paper industry for over 5 decades, engaging in all aspects of its management with excellence after starting off in Seshasai Paper and Boards Limited as management trainee and ensuring promotion and growth of the company's chairman. The next awardee is Dr. Sukumar Devota, AC Tech 1971 Chemical Engineering, for his exemplary work at the University of Salford, UK, for his immense contribution to chemical process design, development, energy, environment, and green technologies. The next prestigious Distinguished Alumni Award goes to Mr. Y.G. Mahendra, AC Tech 1971 batch Chemical Engineering, for having emerged as one of the foremost dramatists of his era, for his brilliant career from his first movie Navagraham to the latest Manadu of over 50 years as an artist in Tamil theatre, for taking Tamil theatre globally, scaling new heights in over 35 countries around the world, and for the incredible feat of appearing over 10,000 times on stage without any break or interruption. Our next awardee is Mr. S. Rangarajan from the AC Tech batch of 1979 Chemical Engineering, for his visionary work as a CMD of Data Patents and Private Limited, where with an undeterred conviction he pursued his dream to build an institution that is world-class, completely homegrown and unique, a defense and aerospace electronic systems company. The next award goes to Mr. Krishnaswamy Ramajayam Ilangovan for being the visionary founder of Oasis Cybernetics Private Limited, initially as energy management company manufacturing India's first smart metering solutions, that later shaped into a notable leading innovative technology solution provider to the government public distribution systems. The next award goes to Mr. V. Raja Srinivasan, AC Tech Alumni, 1984 Leather Technology Batch. For his remarkable rise and contribution in the field of leather technology, first as an employee and later as an entrepreneur with state-of-art industrial facilities, supplying to the leading brands across the world. We also have Mr. N. Shankar, AC Tech 1965 Chemical Engineering, Mr. K.P. Mohandas Rao, AC Tech 1957 Chemical Engineering, and Dr. Ram Shankar Subramanian, AC Tech 1968 batch, who are all also distinguished alumni award winners but unfortunately unable to join us today. May I request the dignitaries on the dais to please take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all put our hands together in honor of all the awardees. Our Honorable Governor, Sri Ravi, a former IPS officer, has served a country in various capacities for several decades with a remarkable stint at the Central Bureau of Investigation. While in the IB, he served largely in theaters of endemic violence, including in Jammu and Kashmir and the Northeast. He also specialized in the dynamics of human migration in South Asia and worked extensively on the political sociology of border population. He has served as chairman, Joint Intelligence Committee in the PMO, as Deputy National Security Advisor, and also served as the Governor of Nagaland. He is multifaceted and multi-talented and also has a keen interest in journalism and has regularly contributed by writing extremely thought-provoking columns in national dailies of repute. Today, we are honored to have such an eminent personality amidst us who has served the country relentlessly. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest and Governor of Tamil Nadu and Chancellor Anna University, Thiru R.N. Ravi, to kindly address the gathering, please.
Professor R.Velraj, Vice Chancellor, Anna University, Padma Bhushan Dr. T. Ramasamy, Professor S. Meenakshi Sundaram, Dean, Algappa College of Technology, Thiru Srinivasan Swami, Chairman Anniversary Celebration Committee, Thiru A. Ilangovan, Member ACTEC Alumni Association, Tirumati Vidya Sankar, President AC Tech Alumni Association, distinguished invitees, distinguished awardees, all the alumni of AC Tech, faculty, dear students, gracious ladies and gentlemen, Anaivarkum Kale Vanakam. I extend my heartiest greetings to all of you on this auspicious occasion of 77th anniversary of this great institution. Some 8 decades back, a visionary and a person rich in generosity, Dr. R.M. Algappa Chettiar, conceived an idea of setting up an institution of excellence in technology. That vision and generosity had the magnetic attraction and others pulled in. And then 77 years ago, this institution was born. As I heard, it began with a modest beginning, but a great vision. And in the journey of last 77 years, it has produced thousands of men and women of eminence in the field of technology and other fields. Friends, the nation is built by its people. It's built by the ideas of its visionaries and the enterprise of its people. Imagine in the last 77 years, the number of people of eminence it has produced, how they have shaped the destiny of this country. Wherever they have been, whether in the industries, whether in academia, whichever field, they have illuminated that field and lit the light wherever they served or lived. And I must pay tribute to those great visionaries, including the one Dr. Algappa Chettiar and his people associated with him who created this on this occasion. Friends, our country is moving forward, and moving forward to achieve its vision, the vision of India. And the vision of India is holistic rejuvenation of India. You might have noticed in the last 6-7 years, there has been a paradigm shift in the way the country is moving forward. For a very long time, since the British left this country, the governments have 5-year plans, because the life of the government at a time is for 5 years. Government time is the leadership, political leadership. And so the vision is limited to the 5 years. Plans are prepared, what all to be done. And then after the interval of 5 years, when the people renew their mandate in a set of people, they again come up with the 5 year. Now this incremental growth, incremental development of this country, though it has brought a lot of good, a lot of infrastructure, a lot of institutions, a lot of achievements, a lot of developments have happened, there's no doubt about it. But the pace at which the world is changing, this incremental change is not going to take us where this country has a potential to be. And that's why there is a shift.
The Prime Minister Modi, he started right from the beginning with a vision of which he reiterates time and again. Ek Bharat, one India. It's about the harmony of India, a country so rich in diversity, regional, linguistic, cultural, cuisine, dress, geography. We have numerous, in fact, mind-boggling diversity. It is a cause of celebration. How this entire family of people of India harmoniously, they feel connected with each other. Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat, the India, the leader. And with that vision, started having the milestone that yes, we achieve this by 2025, by 2030, at 35, 40, whatever be the time, we will achieve this. And perhaps the shortest time interval in terms of the contours of the vision is 100 years of independence, 2047. What India would be and must be in the year 2047 by the time the country celebrates 100 years of independence. And with that vision, transformational changes, not incremental, began. It began with apparently very simple initiatives, which many people wondered, what is this all about? When within a few months, on the 2nd of October 2014, he took the brooms to clean the streets. Swachh India, Swachh Bharat. At the time, in 2014, we had the dubious distinction of nearly 60% of our people going for open defecation. Many people thought it's a cultural issue. It is not very easy to eradicate. But look at today. We are almost free. Building toilets. Toilets not only in every home, every school. Toilet for girls to ensure that the girls come to schools and study. Their studies is not interrupted or disrupted. We had a very skewed gender bias. Number of men exceeding number of women. And then the movement, a campaign, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Save the daughters, educate the daughters. And today, I am happy to inform, some of you would be knowing it, the Family Health Survey, which is done periodically, though the census is yet to be done and released, but the data is fairly reliable. The gender equation is now is shifting. Trend is towards now not only equal, but if we believe the samples what they have produced, is perhaps we have today more number of women in the country than the men. And then empowerment of women. I was told that here we have quite a good number of women, more number of women perhaps in this institute. I have been visiting various universities, and I have been pleasantly surprised to see the number of women receiving degrees is far more than number of men. In some universities, the ratio is 3:1. There was a time when we used to talk about missing girls because there used to be a lot of female feticide and all. Now it appears there's a question of missing men. No, but this is very positive development. It's all geared, all tuned to realize the vision of India with equal participation of men and women in every field. Today, even in the field of defense, national security, military has been the last bastion, and today our women are flying bomber jets because we are in a knowledge age where the power doesn't lie with the brawn. Today's it is the brain that is at the premium. We have moved away. The humanity has moved from agrarian to industrial to the knowledge. And here, women have equal potential, if not more. Now, in this regard, to achieve our vision and reach the destination, technology has a very, very significant role. We know that the country that leads in technology leads the world. TIFAC, under the chairmanship of Dr. Anil Kakodkar, has prepared a document, Technology Vision 2035. This has been prepared with a lot of effort, due diligence, meeting of great minds, and they have laid out what all we need to do in which all fields. That's a very important reference point for all the institutions of technology. But that's not the end of it. It's not actually even an exact detailed roadmap. It is a compass. This is where we have to move, and the mid-course corrections may be needed from time to time. Friends, this institute, AC Tech, has a great role to give the required push to attain that vision, the vision of India in 2047 and beyond. It has produced men of eminence, women of eminence. Today we have awarded a few of them, distinguished alumni. An alumni association has taken the lead role. This alumni association is a wonderful idea. It has an enormous potential. Imagine thousands and thousands of people who have come out of this institution. If they are connected like a family, it's a huge force. It's a huge force for transformation. In the next 2 days, you will be having a number of discussions. I'm sure it will be very, very fruitful. But I have a small suggestion, if you could think over it. We have an entrepreneurship club, I am told so. Now this alumni, because you have enormous experience, not only just having a degree here, but beyond that. You have gone through the ups and downs of life. Quite a few of you have succeeded, and overcoming those downs and being the captains of industry, leaders in academia, professionals, you have enormous experience. Now, if you come together and create a nursery of entrepreneurs, AC Tech produces brilliant engineers, but to ignite their mind, orient them towards entrepreneurship, they would need mentoring, they would need hand-holding. That mentoring and hand-holding can begin from not only after they have graduated, but long before. It might require some amount of commitment, because your times are quite precious, all of those who are working in your own field. But if you can think of sharing your experience with the students here, you are successful case studies, each of you. And nothing is more inspirational than the successful case studies. Now, if you put it together and do the bit of hand holding and mentoring of these students, these young men and women, I'm sure we would be having far many entrepreneurs, far many leaders in academia, in industry. Academic excellence, which is the motto of this institution, is great. But that excellence should also transform into something good in terms of transforming the society, transforming the country, taking it to the vision that is rightfully ours, the destination which is rightfully ours. I know that in the next 2 days, you would be coming up with brilliant ideas and AC Tech will benefit from it. I wish the next 2 days of your deliberations all the best. A bit of advice for the COVID. The COVID is not yet gone. We need to be cautious. We need to observe the COVID protocol. New variants keep coming. Recently, one is Omicron has already knocked and entered our country. I was told that perhaps it has entered even our state. There's nothing called a state. Once it has entered, it is entered. Even the countries are not completely insulated and can never be insulated in the connected world today. So, kindly take care of your health, observe the protocol, and ensure that people around are duly vaccinated. I once again congratulate the distinguished recipients of award today and wish this AC Tech, its alumni, its students, its faculty, its staff, all the very best in life and career. Nandri, Vanakkam, Valga Tamil, Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your reflection on the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister and for your thought-provoking and scintillating speech. We are now at the end of the inaugural function. To give a perfect ode to this event, may I now request Tirumati Vidya Shankar, President AC Tech Alumni Association, to deliver the words of gratitude.
Saying thank you in an extraordinary event is really challenging. There are several hands and hearts that wove themselves in. The dignitaries here, the team, and my allies gave their best shot reaching the sun. However, I'll attempt to name a few. and here's where I begin. Thank you, respected Governor, His Excellency Thiru R.N. Ravi, for gracing the occasion and offering your words of wisdom. We wish to carry it through to the best of its relevance and spirit. Our dear Vice Chancellor, Dr.R.Velraj, for being present and marking this event with your signature speech. Dean AC Tech, for your full cooperation, proactive, optimistic participation. My dear team members, Gopi, Ilango sir, Anand sir, Ramesh, for their tireless, hourless working, Jayapriya, I just can go on naming, Shekhar. Technology has been the backbone to this industrial age. Philanthropy of our founding fathers gave us a legacy to be proud of, full of gratitude for the delightful memories as we grace this stage, wondering at the beauty in which this place is going to morph. Each decade we invent ourselves, reinvent each time, striving for perfection. Our AC Tech fraternity and culture truly granted us this undying spirit. Awakening the values and ethics in our multifarious professions, we effortlessly fulfill our tasks now. We gathered ingenuity and wit here. Our awakened consciousness lights up our life's course, sharpening the tools we were gifted just here. Would our Maker be pleased on our legacy as we move on to the source? We jog on steadfast, basking in the joys of our never too old peers. I would also like to thank the distinguished award selection team chaired by Dr. T. Ramaswamy, the awardees who graciously accepted the award. Thank you for coming. The celebrations committee chairman, Mr. Swami, the event organizing team, Hansa, for meticulously planning and meeting our expectations each and every time. Sponsors of this great event, named and unnamed. Each and every participant who took the time to make this event and be a part of its effervescent spirit. The family members of everyone here, including the organizers, who tolerated us and while we put our best foot here, and all of your family members for taking the time to come and share the joys and inspiration offered by this great institution. Last but not the least, distinguished awardees, the women in your lives. A special thanks to them because it was they who made the transition happen for you from an ordinary alumni to an extraordinary distinguished alumni. Thank you, my alma mater. Alma is feeding one's soul. Mater is mother. For giving me the opportunity to choose a stellar team and for installing the historic AC Tech Alumni Association on a pedestal by celebrating the Platinum Jubilee in 2019 in a fitting manner. Now, as I gracefully step down to hand over the baton to the next winning team, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to this great institution. Thank you to the Almighty. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Vidya, for the reverberating speech. I kindly request you all now to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाये तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे